Our pregame show is brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs.
And good evening, folks. Welcome to another broadcast of Ripon High School girls basketball as we greet you from the Tigers Den at Ripon High School. Glad to have you along, listening live on AM 1600 WRPN and 93.1 FM The Wave. And we are also streaming on the World Wide Web at youtube.com/Ripon Channel. Our pregame show tonight is sponsored, as usual, by our good friends at Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. You can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. I'm Lynn Krause, along with my longtime friend, Marty Ernser. And tonight, the Ripon Tigers take on the Plymouth Panthers. Ripon, overall, 3-9, 0-4 in conference. Plymouth, 6-7 overall, and 0-4 in conference. I'll let Marty handle some of the stats about these two teams, but looking at some of this, Marty, both teams look like they're evenly matched, and Ripon should have the home court advantage. So I guess we're going to see what develops here this evening.
Yeah, good way to frame that, Lynn, and hi back at you. Yeah, Ripon coming off of a couple of games last week, middle of last week, the challenge down in Wisconsin Dells, which is always good to get out on a neutral court and play some teams you haven't seen before. They did beat Antico. No, that was the boys' team, my bad. They played Medford, and they led most of that game, the Tiger girls, but they came up short down the stretch, lost it by a possession, 44-41. So that's one of those they couldn't close out. What's interesting about tonight's contest with Plymouth is that both of these teams average about the same amount of points. 46 for the Tigers. The Panthers come in just a little bit better average points per game at 48. Threes from beyond the arc. Ripon only averages 3 a game. Contrasting that would be 7 3-pointers on average made by Plymouth. So they take a page right from their counterpart boys team of Plymouth, which probably made around 15 threes last night. I'm not making that up. But the big difference is here I see where Ripon not always strong with the ball, Lynn, and they sometimes struggle with turnovers. Whereas in the last game against Valders, Plymouth only had 8 of those in the turnover category. So if there's going to be an edge, it would be taking care of the ball by Ripon. So that's the thing we'll have to pay attention to tonight.
Again, our pregame show sponsored by Brewer Heating and Cooling, your local Rheem Pro partner. Couple of stats that Ripon does have an advantage on, whether it is or not, I guess I'll let you answer. But individually, Ripon's Carson Ballman averages about 14.5 points a game to lead the team. The leading scorer for Plymouth is Campbell Booth at 11.5, but they also have a second scorer in double figures at Bowden Budrecki at 10. The rebounding, significant difference, really. Emma Resop leading for Ripon off the bench at 7, Bryn Carlson at 6, and the leading rebounders for Plymouth, both girls, only 4.
Yeah, I'd like to see that sophomore Emma Resop get more floor time. I'd like to see her in the game earlier on just because of what she does do around that dirty, blue, hard, dirty work, as they would say, framing that around the box down there and always having to elbows and positioning and all that hard work to get those rebounds. And for that to be from a 10th grader, I think is big for Ripon, for her to have that carry to be able to do that at such a young age. The thing we don't see with Ripon players, we'll see maybe double-digit scores, but we don't see them in that rebounding category. That's an area I'd like to see Ripon get a little bit better at around the rim.
Just another note on the Emma Resop. You can just kind of see her growth from, the first game in November, and now we're here in January. I'm kind of excited to see the growth now from January into February.
Good observation.
And just see, with the experience, the playing time that she has been receiving, and how she will improve.
Yeah, and when you obviously improve as an individual, that carries over to the team, hopefully. Because in the game of basketball, there's very seldom do you stay the same. Teams are either not playing as well as they were a month earlier, or they're continuing to improve as a team. And to your comment about the sophomore, Emma Riesop, if she's playing better, getting more boards, that bodes well for Ripon collectively. Yeah.
So, again, our pregame show is, again, brought to you by Brewer Heating and Cooling. Now, make sure you call them, because you can count on the trained professionals at Brewer Heating and Cooling for all your home comfort needs. Now, we haven't had a great deal of really cold weather, but folks, It's coming. We all know that.
Yeah, and in fact, I was thinking about getting the lawnmower back out.
Mulch the rest of those leaves, right?
Lord, I was just going to say, I saw Billy Hutton getting leaves on Watson Street less than 2 weeks ago. I'm thinking, man, it's almost January. Yeah, these are strange times, my friend.
No doubt about it. And in other news, what else do you have to share with us here today, Marty, before we get started tonight?
Yeah, real briefly, I happened to come across this when I was doing my numbers, and it voted on mascots across the country, some of the more obscure names. And right at the top of the bat, out of Arizona, out of the city of Yuma, in 1913, Yuma High School beat the Coyotes of Phoenix. And all the fans from Phoenix were so upset they were yelling criminals to the Yuma fans and to the Yuma team. And they embraced it. They took a negative, they embraced it. And four years later, in 1917, the school board made it official. They are the Yuma Criminals. And then I thought about what's happening at the southern border in the Southwest. I thought, how appropriate. So there you go. And we have more we're going to talk about here, too. But one other real quick one, Cheyenne, Nevada. 1990, we were in the Middle East in Desert Shield.
Yeah.
And, the high school was built, and they are the Desert Shields.
No kidding.
Yeah, so there you go.
I like that one, too.
That's in Nevada.
Yeah, I absolutely like that as well.
Yeah.
Again, our Brewer Heating and Cooling is our sponsor for our pregame show here tonight. We're getting close to the 0 mark here, and we'll be getting the national anthem here in a moment.
And how many times have you heard me brag about our hot water system that we have from Doug Brewer?
Yeah.
It hangs on the wall. It's about 3 feet wide, about 4 feet high, and about 10 inches deep. Yeah. And that's our old boiler, and that's our new boiler system. It's amazing, and we thank you.
All right, excellent. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a timeout, and then we'll be coming back with the starting lineups for you, and then, of course, the tip-off for tonight's game between the Ripon Tigers and the Plymouth Panthers. And we'll be back right after these messages.
Keep moving with confidence on your long drive ahead. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Homan Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Homan Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun. Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000.
All right, we are back at the Tigers Den. We're again glad to have you along on AM 1600 WRPN, 93.1 FM, the Wave, and on the web, youtube.com/Ripon channel. The starters for the Plymouth Panthers here tonight: number 3, Haley Batzner, a 5'8 senior; number 5, Campbell Booth, a 5'9 junior; number 21, Bowden Budrecki, a 5'8 senior; 34, Ezra Strablow, a 5'10 sophomore; and 35, Taylor Trackle, a 5'9 senior.
They're going to have overall observation size. We look at 5'8", 5'9", 5'8", 5'10", and 5'9". Plymouth is going to have some advantage with regards to height.
For the Tiger starters, Bryn Carlson, a junior; Ari Brooks, a senior; Adeline Nodolf, a junior; Ellie Rost, a senior; Carson Ballman, a senior. One of our great sponsors making our broadcast possible tonight, Route 23, Highway 23 West in Ripon, open until 9 o'clock tonight for fish.
And what a great job they do. Great menu, great nice people as well. Watch for tonight. How does Ripon close out on threes, seeing that Plymouth averages 7 threes a contest, Ripon less than half that many. So watch for the closeouts on the three-pointers. And then also, Ripon, you got to do a better job. If this game is going to be close, you got to do a better job from the charity stripe.
We talk about it all the time, Marty. Got to start strong.
Yep. And turnovers. Speaking of the word strong, be strong with the ball, Ripon.
All right, Carson Ballman is going to be jumping center with Ezra Strablow. And Ballman wins the tip back to Nodolf, and she'll bring it up across the timeline, going from right to left here in this first half for the Ripon Tigers. Out to Nodolf again. She drives into the lane. Left hand stops, brings it back out. Ari Brooks for a 3 on the left side off the rim. Rebound run down by Plymouth.
Good possession by Ripon. Just didn't fall.
Here we go to the right side. No, there's a 3 quickly, and boy, a swisher by Ezra Strablow.
Yep. You want to taste that. You don't want to be tasting that if you're Ripon. Close out on him, make him put it on the floor.
1 shot, 1 basket, 3 zip. The Panthers on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Just underway here in Ripon at the Tigers' Den. Ari Brooks, there's a 3 to the right side. Rost off the back of the rim, but Adeline Nodolf runs down the rebound.
Yeah, long shot, long rebound.
So here's Carson Ballman, wing left side. Need her to score tonight. So she stops her dribble, goes over to the right to Rost. Carlson to Brooks. Oh, nice give and go to Bryn Carlson. She lays it up and in.
She got it from her bud. Number 3, it would appear. That would be Ari Brooks. Great look, great find, great cut.
And Plymouth the other way now. Adeline Nodolf. What kind of defense does Ripon have tonight, Marty?
Both teams playing a man currently.
All right. And it's Plymouth driving to the basket in the lane, up with the right hand. The shot is no good there by Trackle. The rebound was loose, and it looks like it came to Plymouth. The shot went back up, and a foul on the Tigers.
Good stick-to-itiveness by Taylor Trackle. Drove left to right, missed the first one, got her own rebound, and then was fouled.
Foul on Ari Brooks, her first team. The free throw good by Trackle. So our American Family Insurance scoreboard now shows 4-2 Plymouth, but another free throw on the way. And that is good as well. So it's 5-2 Plymouth, 16:30 remaining in the first half. A little bit of pressure by Plymouth, but Carson Ballman had no trouble getting it across the timeline. Over to Carlson, cross court to Rost. Rost, 1 dribble, back to Ballman. And Ballman's going to dribble between the circles and stops and goes to the right to Carlson. She's going to drive into the lane, jump
there
stop. Rost had it. I didn't know if she was going to pass or shoot. She decided to do neither. And now she gets it over to Nodolf, over to the right side. She almost lost it, but gets it to Carlson in the corner. And now tries to get the pass to Ari Brooks. It's knocked away. Plymouth on a fast break. And nice block from behind. Good hustle by Carson Ballman on a layup by Campbell Booth.
Boy, I put my head down to look, and I missed it. Mark a turnover, yeah.
Real good hustle by Carson Ballman that time, as it looked like Plymouth was going to have a layup. Now Plymouth will inbound it underneath their basket, left side, and there's a 5-second violation.
Well, that's credit to hustle by the defense for Ripon on the denial. Belly button to belly button defense. Good job.
Adeline Nodolf will bring the ball up now for the Tigers, going over to the right side. Hands it off to Carlson, drives to the free throw line. Now Carson Ballman has the ball. And it's a give and go to Brooks to
No
Ballman.
foul.
Lays it up and in.
Boy, she just fought through the contact on that because she was fouled from behind, obviously.
Should have been a foul and one.
Yeah, so nice job.
All right. Plymouth gets the ball in the lane. Stolen away. Ari Brooks will take it away on a bounce pass.
Remember, both these teams looking for their first conference win.
Here's Nodoff now. Carlson, wing left side, all the way to the right side now to Carson Ballman. Brooks posting up at the free throw line, going to drive to the basket, lays it up off glass, good!
I was wondering if they were going to go to the high post, and I think it's something that, would be a good thing for them to do, Ripon.
American Family Insurance scoreboard, Ripon 6, Plymouth 5. Here's a shot from the left side off the rim. Ari Brooks gets the rebound.
Nice job on the help defense by Ellie Rost on that.
And she's going to bring it up to Nodoff, who's going to drive to the basket. She is going to be fouled.
Well, right now, what Ripon is discovering after their first two possessions, their dribble drive right now is creating problems for the Panther defense. I think the best person on the Ripon team that's good at dribble drive is probably, without question, has to be Bryn Carlson.
The foul, by the way, on Bowden Budrecki, her first team.
So when Bryn Carlson is driving, I'm going to make myself available if she's not going to attack the rim for her to get the ball to me.
Adela Nodoff makes both free throws.
Yeah, very solid free throw shooting.
So the Tigers up 8-5 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Now the Panthers on the wing left side has the ball. Doing some dribbling out there is Izzy Stilo, who came into the game. And also Reagan Schwartz, who takes it to the hoop. Shot no good. Rebound Nodoff. She's going to take it herself all the way across the court to the right side.
Ripon was fortunate on that closeout. She missed that layup.
Ballman has it to Rost between the circles. Carlson now. Ballman in the corner left side. Yeah, tries to pass it inside to Carlson, knocked away by Plymouth.
Yeah, she was in a sandwich defensively pinned against the baseline. Ripon's lucky to have that ball as an inbound. The one to go to would have been on the high post there would have been Brooks.
It's Reese Brooks into the game now.
Uh-oh, I better have to use first names.
And gets the ball to Ballman. Brooks has it and stops at the free throw line. Turns around, goes to Carlson over to the right. Carlson, couple dribbles, jump stop. Ballman in the lane. Looks like she's going to lose her dribble. It was kind of knocked away, but she did catch it back to the corner. Now a give and go from Brooks to Ballman. She gets the ball. Jump on the left side. Jumper, no good. Rebound to Plymouth. Here they come the other way. Long pass down the court.
Wow.
Nice give and go. But the Plymouth player lost control of the ball. Reagan Schwartz, it goes out of bounds, back to the Tigers.
What an outlet pass that was. And then credit Ripon for getting back eventually. But what an outlet pass. That was Wes Unseld from the 70s right there.
Emma Reesop into the game now for the Tigers. Here's Nodoff, bringing it across the timeline for Ripon. Hands it off to Carlson. Carlson driving to the basket, jumps up, and she traveled. Yeah. Took the Euro step, and that's not good in girls basketball.
Well, it depends. Yeah, Division I it probably is.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
But so far, the WIAA has not allowed it. Panthers the other way. Again, Ripon leading this game 8-5 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's a shot missed. Rebound, though, to Plymouth. And now it's underneath. Wow, off the glass.
Beautiful.
Good pass to Campbell Booth, who puts it up and in.
That was a great exchange right there on the save and then the rifle pass for the put away.
Here's Emma Reesop over to the right side. Reese Brooks. A couple of sophomores.
Look out.
Cross-court pass. Looks like it's going to be stolen. It is by Campbell Booth, and she lays it up and in.
Well, those turnovers we're talking about.
And now Plymouth grabs the lead again on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, 9-8 with 12:40 remaining in the first half. Here's Reese Brooks on the wing right side. Couple of dribbles, stops, goes over to the right. Carlson, three, and it's no good. Oh, Reese Brooks went to the rebound but couldn't handle it, goes out of bounds. So the Panthers will inbound the ball. They have a long way to go down the court. Inbounding it underneath the Ripon basket, and it's going to be Campbell Booth, the leading scorer for the Panthers, bringing it up.
Game of streaks so far.
Hands it off to Trackle. Gets the ball back from another player. Now it's into the right corner here to Budrecki. Tries to go in the lane, but Brings it way back to the left side to Schwartz. She drives the lane off glass. No good. Emma Resop goes for the rebound. She has it for Ripon.
Leading rebounder.
Goes to Nodolf, who brings it across the timeline. And she is fouled. She tried to dribble between a couple of girls and was fouled.
Yeah, crossed over to the left hand, split them. Like you said, get called for the reach. Foul against Plymouth. Looks like Roston and Libby Gatsky is in for Ripon, along with Ari Brooks back in for the Tigers.
Izzy Stilo, the foul on Plymouth, her first, team second. Ripon inbounding underneath their basket, right side. Out high to Reese Brooks into the right corner. And making a drive is Ross. She goes to the basket, and she's going to be fouled on the play.
I like seeing the aggressiveness of Ripon attacking the rim. They're getting rewarded with whistles as opposed to sometimes settling a lot. Good to see. Now you got to make those free throws. Their last game, they weren't very successful.
Well, Ripon is 3 for 3 at the free throw line now. By the way, the foul on Ezra Strablow, her first, team's third.
That's right. Noldoff made her first 2.
And Rost makes her 2. So it is now Ripon regaining the lead, 10-9 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, 11:48 remaining in the first half. So Plymouth with the ball. There's a 3 from the left side off glass. She didn't call it, but it still counts.
And she's smiling, so it's permissible. When they don't smile, those are the players I really take issue with.
Here's Reese Brooks with a 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound out of there by Campbellsport. Nice pass. The shot gone, missed though, but Emma Resop the rebound for the Tigers.
Nice tenacity by Resop there.
And here she comes. She dribbled it across the timeline. Top of the circle stops. Gatsky, Resop going to the basket, and she'll pass it back off to Ross on the right side. Here is Reese Brooks going to drive to the basket. No, that's Ari Brooks into the game, going to drive to the basket. Hands it off to Ross. Resop has it on the wing left side, and it was Brooks posting up. She's going to pass it back now to Libby Gatsky, to Brooks. Here's a top of the circle. Reese Brooks should have probably taken that. Here's Ross to the wing right side. Going to dribble. Resop has it, top of the key. She's going to drive to the basket, and she passes it off, and she is going to be fouled on the pass.
Both teams are doing a pretty good job of dribble drive. Plymouth is doing the same on their blow-bys, and the rotation of the defense for Ripon, I thought, has been pretty good so far. Ripon's getting a couple foul calls there. Look at that inbound.
Oh, it was a nice inbound to Libby Gatsky, who made a nice play to the basket. She got fouled immediately as she touched the ball.
That was the old pick-to-picker. And fouls continue to mount up early on here for Plymouth.
That foul is on Izzy Stilo, her second. It's now the team's 5th. Ripon will inbound underneath their basket left side. And it's going to be Ari Brooks to inbound it to her sister Reese Brooks. Gatsky has it now. Gatsky will go to the left side when Rost will have it. Rost to Reese Brooks on the wing. Driving to the free throw line. Bounce pass to Ross. There's a 3 right side. No good. Rebound comes away to Plymouth.
Got to stop ball. The girls love to push it here for Plymouth.
Down to the left corner. There's a travel as Haley Batzner tried to make a move to the basket, but traveled.
Well, on the ball reversal, they had the floor spread nicely, Plymouth, and then she was so open when she got the ball. Her first thought was to shoot, then she realized how open she was, and her feet got ahead of her. You're right.
Carson Ballman back into the game for the Tigers. She gets the inbound and brings it up for Ripon. Reese Brooks on the left corner. Her pass almost stolen, but Rost was able to gain control. Here's Carson Ballman with a 3.
She was nice and square, a couple feet above the line there. It was good to see.
She has 5 points, and Ripon has the lead once again, 13-12 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 9:50 remaining in the first half. Been a quick half so far. No timeouts as of yet, just a few fouls. So Plymouth with the ball. Over to the right side. That's Campbell Booth. A 3, and it goes down.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about it before the game. You got to close out on these 3s on Plymouth because they're going to put them up.
Campbell Booth with 7 points already on the night. Averages 11 on the season. So here's Carson Ballman into the corner. Now she's going to dribble out of there. Goes to Rost. All the way swings it over to the right side to Reese Brooks. Couple of dribbles. Goes to Ballman in the left corner. Right corner, I beg your pardon. Couple of dribbles, cross-court pass to Ross. Reese Brooks now in the left corner. She does a couple of dribbles, goes now to Ballman, top of the key, looking to do something. Bounce pass to Ari Brooks, who had posted up. This gets swung around now to the top of the key to Reese Brooks. And she's going to stop on the right wing, take a shot, no good. The ball came hard off the backboard, but Plymouth gets the ball. Long pass to the left side, but the player lost control, stray blow, but she was then able to bounce it off of Ari Brooks. It remains Plymouth's ball.
Smart play by Strablow. Comment I want to talk about down here defensively. I'll tell you, the half-court defense by Plymouth with their active hands is really creating problems for Ripon. They've been on the edge of losing some balls there because of that.
Plymouth will inbound it. Now goes out on top. Good defense out there by Ross, who tipped it, but Plymouth ran the ball down. So now it's going to be Strablow on the wing right side. And over here now for a three by Bud Rucky, no good. And Libby Gatsky gets the rebound. He's going to dish it off now to Ross, who will bring it up across the timeline. Carson Ballman on the wing right side. Tries to get it underneath to Ari Brooks. One dribble. She should have shot the ball.
Never looked.
Yep, yeah. And now it's back to Carson Ballman. Going to drive to the basket off the glass. No good. Ari Brooks gets the rebound, and she'll dribble it back out. The Tigers will retain possession. Libby Gatsky with it now. Over to Reese Brooks. Ellie Rost. Carson Ballman, wing left side. Here's going to be Reese Brooks. Top of the circle. One dribble, then stops. Goes to Ellie Rost on the right side. She's going to a couple of dribbles, goes to the free throw line, goes back to Ballman. Ballman's going to drive to the basket, and what are we going to have? A traveling violation.
Correct call. Once again, they're getting hands on passes. Ripon, a lot of deflections. And if they do themselves a favor, I think there's a lot of telegraphing of those passes. Fake one, fake it, make it.
So Carlson and Nodolf return for the Tigers, so they have their 5 starters out on the floor. It's Plymouth leading this game 15-13 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 7:38 remaining in the first half. Plymouth with the ball. Driving to the lane.
Good defense.
Good defense. The ball was knocked away on a bounce pass to a player running to the basket. Nodolf will have it to Carson Ballman, now wing right side. Going to make a move, and she is going to go to Carlson at the top of the key. Left side, Rost. Nodolf.
I haven't seen that dribble drive for a while. A lot of that has to do with the intense defense by Plymouth here.
Now Ballman has it. She kind of posted up, and it was they were hoping for a give and go to Carson Ballman, but now it is Bryn Carlson with the ball. Jumper, and she stops. Goes to Nodolf, but there was a travel on the play.
Yeah, if you noticed how Ripon, a lot of the players are taking 2 or 3 dribbles, picking it up, and then looking to pass. So they're kind of out of sync for sure with their offense right now.
So once again, there's 7 minutes remaining in the first half on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. It's the Panthers 15, the Tigers 13. Panthers ball, here they come. Campbell Booth over to the wing left side. It's Aubrey Vaughn in the game for the first time tonight. Now driving to the basket was Taylor Trackle. She's going to be fouled, but on the floor, no shot.
Oh, I bet you they're going to call that on Brooks. Let's see.
Well, Ripon has only had one foul in the game.
No.
And
I saw one there.
The foul is going to be on Bryn Carlson, her first, team second. All right, the inbound stolen away by Ari Brooks. Good job. Oh, and her pass was between Ballman and Nodolf, and it went out of bounds. So now it's a turnover to Plymouth. That's too bad. So Plymouth will inbound it right in front of the Tigers bench. Goes into Campbell Booth. She's a junior, by the way, 5'9", leading scorer for Plymouth. The driving into the lane was Trackle. Goes to the wing left side, now to the basket. Lost control was Reagan Schwartz. It was knocked out of there by Carlson.
Well, it's her quick feet. I talked about it last season as an underclassman, and this year, Bryn Carlson, her feet on defense.
And she's a junior. Good defense. All right, here's the inbound. Goes over everybody's head, but Plymouth runs it down in the back court. So now across the timeline again, Booth into the right corner with it. And making a move was Trackle, but back to Booth, way to the left side. Oh, Nodolf tried to steal, but she's going to get called for a foul.
Yeah, what do you mean body's not part of the ball?
Did they used to always say hand was part of the ball, right?
Yeah, they did.
And tie goes to the runner.
which it doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't? Of course it does. It's supposed to anyway. Isn't
Not
there a rule
baseball.
about? Isn't there a rule about that?
No,
Anyway, there's a 3 on the
Anyway.
wing left side. It goes out of bounds and Ripon's ball. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you looked that up. I think it says something along the lines like, let's say, the throw to first base, does he beat it out or she beat it out or not? And I think that you must clearly beat the ball, okay?
Well, I'm old school, Marty. I'm saying tie goes to the runner.
I'm rule book.
All right. So anyway, Nodolf is driving to the basket, and she is going to be fouled by Aubrey Vaughn blocking.
Fouls being called against the Panthers.
6-team foul. One more, and the Tigers will get to the free throw line. We haven't even had a break this first half. Our poor sponsors.
Oh,
All right, 5:53 remains in the first half. It's Plymouth 15, Ripon
There you
13.
go.
American Family Insurance scoreboard, a 3 in the corner was no good by Carlson. The ball hit somebody's foot, goes out of bounds. The official said it hit a Ripon girl's foot.
when that three-point shot went up, nobody is moving towards the rim for a rebound in white. They're standing and watching and then reacting once it hits. Someone needs to go after that as soon as the shot is being made.
All right, well,
Or taken, I should say.
here comes Plymouth the other way. They're on the wing right side is Campbell Booth with the ball, and hands it off here to Schwartz. Wing right side, 3, good by Bowden Budrecki.
They're right on track. Like I said, they average 7 coming in per game.
And right now they have 4. Here is left side. It's going to be Ellie Ross with the ball. She's going to bring it back to Carson Ballman. And Ballman's going to make a drive but stops. Nodolf has it now.
They've stiffened up their defense, and that dribble drives become very difficult for the Tigers right now.
Ari Brooks handed it off to Carlson. Tried to get it back to Brooks, and the pass was almost stolen by Plymouth. The player couldn't control it. Goes out of bounds back to Ripon.
Brooks, number 2
Yep,
for the
that
Tigers.
nervousness due to that aggressive defense by Plymouth creating problems.
All right, Bryn Carlson will inbound the ball for the Tigers. Goes to the backcourt to Nodolf. And she will come across the timeline. Tigers need a basket here. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first half.
Well, that's that Plymouth D right now. Look at that.
Reese
Won't
Brooks.
even let her hand it off.
Yeah, Reese Brooks to Nodolf. He was double teamed, but Nodolf finally does get it.
What an attitude by the defense.
So now it's going to be Reese Brooks again. Posting up is Ballman. She's going to go to the basket, but no, she passes it off to Ari Brooks. Here is Carlson for a 3, no good.
There you go.
She runs down her own rebound. Ball is loose, but Plymouth will run up with it with Izzy Stilo. Hands it off now to the left side, all the way down to the court, to the wing, and a shot is good by Ezra Strablow.
Very good transitional basketball right there.
Plymouth starting to run away here on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Plymouth 20, Ripon 13. Just above 4 minutes to go in the first half. Now a pass out of bounds, and it goes back to Plymouth. It looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, good time for a Ripon timeout.
4:01 remains in the first half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Panthers 20, Tigers 13. Back after this.
The meat department at Webster's Marketplace has a butcher on site daily, cutting the meat fresh for you and your family. Webster's Meat Service case features hand-cut steaks, signature stuffed mushrooms, marinated chicken breasts, and great fresh from the sea options for you to enjoy. See you at Webster's. Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lectures, never any pressure. They truly believe in treating you the way you want to be treated, with friendly and compassionate dental care. Silver Creek Dentistry for all your dental needs.
And we're back at the Tigers' den. Plymouth ball. Marty Ripon put in a press, and she stepped out of bounds.
Yep. Good job of pinning her against that base, that sideline, and under her pivoting under pressure, stepped out. So they created a turnover, Ripon.
With that press, so Ripon will get the ball back here. Here's Nodolf. The Ballman posting up, give and go, but Nodolf lost control of the ball on the give and go, and it's turned back over to Plymouth.
Yeah, it's a shuttle pass underneath, and a little difficult to handle. I prefer leading him to the rim with a bounce pass, but that's me.
Claire Pop will get the ball across the timeline now. Ripon with a pressure defense here. Goes back to Booth again. Shot no good. Rebound Ari Brooks. Quickly right side. Goes to Ballman. Drives to the hoop.
Yeah,
and
good call.
She's going to be fouled on a pass, so she'll at least go to the line with a one-on-one.
She got bodied up against the baseline off the dribble. I'm surprised we're not seeing this pressure being applied earlier in the games. The only win that they have, Ripon, that we've covered, it was when they came out in the second half, I think, with that full court pressure. Mm-hmm. Man, it gets their offense going too, so you got to play that more frequently.
Well, the free throw is no good by Carson Ballman, unfortunately. First free throw miss of the night for the Tigers. So here comes Plymouth the other way. It's on the wing left side with the ball is Stilo. She goes over here to Strablo.
Yeah. No one contested threes here. Nice knockaway by Bryn Carlson. I guess it was too nice.
Claire Pop posted up, but on the reach to knock the ball away, Ripon fouled.
Her second.
That is her second personal foul.
That's big.
35 coming in.
Because she's one of your, probably your, I think, best ball handler.
Is she going to come out of the game? Well, Emma Resop is in. Also, Ellie Rost returns. Let's see who goes out. Yep, Carlson's going out.
Yeah, you know, you're in
right.
7-point
Nodolf
deficit with
out.
3 minutes till half. Hopefully you can stop them here and get a score in the other end if you're Tigers.
All right, inbounding it for Plymouth to Booth. She goes into the lane, up with the left hand on the drive. She was fouled.
They just explodes on the blow-by, blew by her opponent in one dribble, and then even the help defense couldn't get there in time. And so that's the problem it's created. You got to close out for the three because they're shooting those effectively. And then when you do, it's one of the tougher things to do. Close out on a three and then get back in position.
That foul, Marty, was on Ari Brooks, her second, team's fifth. On the inbound, Ripon stopped the ball from coming in bounds, knocked it off a Plymouth player. Tigers get it back.
Good job there.
Inbounding to Resop, to Ballman, right side, gets it over timeline. She stopped in the corner, though, but she was able to get it to Ross. And wide open underneath the basket was Gatsky, but it was knocked away by Plymouth. Here's Ballman for a three off the back of the rim, no good.
Whoa.
Plymouth gets the rebound.
No way do you let her beat you with the dribble.
And bringing it down was Bud Recchi. Booth, wing left side, over now to Bud Recchi, driving into the lane. She'll stop, turns around. Oh, she tried to pass it off to Trackle, but she couldn't control. It bounces out of bounds. The turnover for the Tigers.
Once again, we're talking about pressure by Ripon, and it's paying dividends.
But we can't get advantage. There's no scoring.
Well, that's basketball. Sometimes the ball goes in, and other times it doesn't. But the point is you're creating turnovers and giving yourself the opportunity to score.
Under 2.5 to go in the first half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Plymouth 20, Ripon 13. Valiant effort by Carson Ballman underneath the basket to make a shot, but she was unable to. Ripon got the ball.
Yeah, Ripon has to recognize, you're passing to somebody that's under the rim surrounded by three black jerseys.
So Ripon will inbound it with Reese Brooks. She's going to go way out on top to Carson Ballman, who will have it.
Yeah.
And Ballman's going to make a move, goes to the right side and stops. And she has Resop, who's posted up. Turns, what a nice move by Emma Resop, and it's good.
Drop step towards the baseline. I'm not sure she even might have used one dribble. Very nice.
Ripon needed the basket in the worst way.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's Campbell Booth now. Over into the right corner, driving into the lane, making a move left, then right. Shot no good by Trackle. Rebound, who else? Emma Resop.
Very nice defense by Gatsky on that.
Gets it to Ross. Here comes Ross, left side, passing it off to Ballman. And Ballman is between the circles. She's going to go and dish it off to Ross. Ross will be in the corner to the wing to Ballman, top of the key.
The lane has been wide open. Now they went to the high post with Resop, but the lane has been wide open for a flash there.
Those girls got to cut into the lane.
Yes, they're not. They're standing and waving like I'm open.
Yeah.
You flash the open lane. Look for the empty spot.
Pass and cut. Here comes Resop. Tries to get it to Ballman, and now she does have it in the lane. Dishes it back to Ross for a three. No good. Rebound out of there by Plymouth. 69 seconds remaining in the first half. Here come the Panthers. It's Trackle, but she stops, brings it back to Booth.
Yeah, nice job.
Booth to Bud Recchi for a three. No good. And the rebound comes out of there to Ellie Ross.
Yeah, and Ross she was the one that stopped that fast break, too, so good job.
About 50 seconds remaining in the first half here. Ripon down 20-15 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Reese Brooks. Ripon's got to give it to Gatsky here. Ripon needs to get a basket here before the half. Here's Gatsky. Goes over now to Reese Brooks, right corner, stops, good fake. But goes back to Ballman, now right wing. Posting up was Gatsky. She's going to get fouled from behind, so she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, by the way, the officials doing a pretty good job, I think, letting the game be played the way it should be for the most part.
So the foul is going to be on Taylor Trackle, her first. Team's 8th, 1-1 for Libby Gatsky. Got to make one to get the second. Let's see. And she does.
Solid. She's having a nice game, doing a lot of little things.
So let's hope she can get the second one.
Yeah, they were down by 7.
And this one's no good. Rebound out of there to Plymouth. Booth with it. Campbell Booth, wing right side.
No good looks at threes.
Over here to Batzner, wing to the left. There's top of the circle. Thought about it was Budrecki for a three, but she decided against it.
Yeah, Bauman closed out.
15 seconds to go. Booth over here to Batzner. Into the right corner is Budrecki. Makes a move. Here is Strablo with it. We're at 7 seconds. Trying to bounce pass on a post-up. Turning around with her left hand. Shot no good by Budrecki. Ripon under a second. And that is our halftime.
Well, it was a game of streaks, I'll tell you. It was Plymouth to start, then it was Ripon, and then back to Plymouth, and then Ripon did a good job, and it was coming out of that timeout by Coach Noldolf that basically went with the full court press, and it seemed to get everything else going at a higher level for Ripon.
Our American Family Insurance score at the half. The Plymouth Panthers 20, the Ripon Tigers 16. Folks, our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders. They are known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. Any other thoughts on that first half, Marty?
No, pretty much what I already said. I think that we're seeing a good competitive game. Give credit, the half-court defense has been problematic for Ripon. They're very active, aggressive, and they get their hands in the passing lanes, and they're creating a lot of hesitancy by Ripon on their half-court offense, getting a lot of tips, the defense for Plymouth is. So that's something that I think they need to spread the floor, Ripon, on the half-court offense and stretch that defense and then take advantage of some slashing people without the ball down in the lane. That's what I would be talking about in the locker room.
All right, on video, you're going to see youth basketball being played here at halftime.
Yes.
In the meantime, we're going to take a timeout, and when we return from listening to our sponsors, we'll give you a quick update on the scoring. So back after these important messages.
Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. Walsworth Printing in Ripon believes a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. If you're looking for straighter teeth, better chewing, or simply a better-looking smile, Sensational Smiles Orthodontics offers treatment for both adults and children. Sensational Smiles Orthodontics, your only local one-stop orthodontic office, located in downtown Ripon. The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course the signature donuts. Meats hand-cut daily to Webster's Deli Broasted Chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Holman Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun. Drive the roads and the lane with confidence all season long. Get ready for your next road trip adventure with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon. Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. The Ripon Area School District mission is empowering learners, engaging community, and enriching the world. Ripon students live that mission through the Early Childhood Program, project-based charter schools, K-12 engineering courses, strong fine arts offerings, numerous extracurricular offerings, and the Start College Early program. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. Walsworth Printing in Ripon believes a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. The meat department at Webster's Marketplace has a butcher on site daily, cutting the meat fresh for you and your family. Webster's Meat Service case features hand-cut steaks, signature stuffed mushrooms, marinated chicken breasts, and great fresh from the sea options for you to enjoy. See you at Webster's. Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lectures, never any pressure. They truly believe in treating you the way you want to be treated, with friendly and compassionate dental care. Silver Creek Dentistry for all your dental needs. Friendly service, competitive pricing. Modern Overhead Door does a tremendous job with quality installation of new garage doors and providing professional service after the sale. Selling residential and commercial CHI overhead doors. Modern Overhead Door, family owned and operated in Ripon. Call 748-5000. Hometown Radio, the home of the Wave and the Bug, is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN 93.1 FM and AM 1600 and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your excellence meets innovation at Ripon Area School District through a commitment to continuous quality improvement. Ripon was awarded over $1,400,000 in grants to expand support for students and their families through interventionist supports, school-based mental health, and after-school programming. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. Hometown Radio, the home of the Wave and the Bug, is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN 93.1 FM and AM 1600 and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. Holman Automotive Group is committed to providing a professional and positive sales experience along with the best possible service. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff is always willing to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. They are proud to be a part of the local community and look forward to serving you for many years to come. Holman Automotive Group in Ripon and Waupun. Walsworth Printing in Ripon believes a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School. Our halftime show is brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award.
All right, welcome to the Tigers Den. It's halftime between Ripon and Plymouth, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Plymouth 20, Ripon 16. Halftime show brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. If you're watching online, you're seeing the Ripon Youth Girls Basketball. I think third and fourth graders, I think it is, but they're having a lot of fun out there, getting their picture taken now. Review of the scoring for the Tigers. Bryn Carlson, 2. Ari Brooks, 2. Emma Resop, 2. Libby Gatsky, 1. It was Adeline Nodoff, 2. Ellie Ross, 2. Carson Ballman, 5. For Plymouth, Campbell Booth, 7. Bowden Budrecki, 3. Ezra Strablow, 8. Taylor Trackle has 2. Marty, you're going to update us on the conference.
Yeah, what else is going around tonight? Kewaskum is in Waupun. Of course, Waupun ranked very high in state and a perfect, pristine 5-0 record. Kettle Moraine Lutheran is at Berlin. That could be a good game, though my odds are with the Chargers of Kettle Moraine. Winneconne is off tonight. They did play New London this last Tuesday. They lost by 8, 69-61 to the Bulldogettes up there in New London. They're back in action Tuesday at Clintonville, a former conference foe, the Truckers of Clintonville. Let's talk about mascots around the country. We mentioned the Yuma Criminals earlier. How about in the Desert Shields of Nevada, from Cheyenne, Nevada? How about Waters Meet, Michigan? They are, I kid you not, the Nimrods. Now, in slang terms, of course, we know for lack of a better descriptive, an idiot. Well, they're actually, if the book of Genesis and biblical, quote, the first on earth to be a military man. So I assume that's where they were going with that one. Lennox Memorial High School, Massachusetts, they are known as the millionaires because in the 1800s, with that booming lumber industry, they had more millionaires per capita than anywhere else in the country at that time. So they are the millionaires. Pretty cool. Cleveland Adams Executives. Well, Adams being named after the first female Nobel Peace Prize winner, Jane Addams. Their motto is, of course, these executives mean business. And then you have Tustin, California. That school opened in the 1920s, and it's referring to the farmers. There was, of course, an agrarian society back then, and they are the Tustin Tillers in California. Wisconsin, not to be outdone by itself, they up in Little Butternut, northwest Wisconsin, haven't been there. They are the Midgets, and political correctness was trying to get them to change that around 2015. 2015. Didn't happen. It's named after Charlie Fisher, who hailed from Butternut, and he was the middle and lightweight wrestling champion of the world in the 1920s. Also, quite a philanthropic, I should say, individual for the community. Put a lot of effort and gestures, money into the community, and to this day they stuck to their guns and stayed with that. I think that's pretty cool. And then one other, Pender, which is Welch, the Penn Dragons. And Penn Dragons is Welch, meaning head chief, if you will. And so the dragon leader, King Arthur and his court. King Arthur was oftentimes referred to as the Penn Dragon. Sometimes some people think it might be relevant to the serpent, or the symbol of leadership. So,
all right.
beats the heck out of your, your weather people, your lightning and your and your cumulus clouds.
I was just going to say though that nothing really beats the Blue Rockets. I mean, every rocket.
Now you're
is
talking
blue,
Randolph.
right?
Now
Yeah.
the boys are the Rockets. The boys are the Rockets, and the girls are the Rockettes. Is that how that works?
The Blue Rockets. I think they're called the Lady Rockets.
I'm surprised. Well, I'm surprised they're not the Flying Dutch people.
Anyway, our halftime show continues to be brought to you by MPB Builders, known as an industry leader in post-frame construction. You can trust MPB Builders, a 13-time winner of the National Frame Builders Association Builder of the Year Award. And not only that.
And did you know in Division 5, your Randolph Rockets are 8-1 and ranked 3 in state?
I guess they have a pretty good team. So, hey, if you're looking for a place to go to breakfast tomorrow, remember it's Route 23.
Route 23.
Highway 23 West in Ripon, opening at 6 a.m.
Yeah, be there or be square.
And
there are some good people. They've been very successful with what they've done. They just keep getting better and better at what they do.
And they're open until 9 o'clock tonight. If this game ends early, you get out there, get a quick fish fry before 9 o'clock at Route 23.
Hey, in Division 3, Waupun Warrior girls ranked number 1, 11-1.
They've been ranked all season, haven't they?
Well, yeah, and rumor has it that lone loss, that was an inter-squad game.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
You have it on good authority. Here we go.
We're just about to start the second half. Plymouth will get the inbound, again leading by 4 over the Tigers, 20-16. So Plymouth will have it down into the right corner, making a move. And now to the left, to the right, was Bud Recchi. She's going to hand the ball off here to Strablo. It's in the left corner. Top of the key with it now is Trackle. To the wing left side. Strablo for a 3, no good. Adeline Nodoff gets the rebound for Ripon.
Good box out by Ripon to start the second half on that defense.
Nodoff goes right to the free throw line. Nobody guarded her. Takes a shot and hit it.
That's nice to see. You realize the situation right away and you do what you should do.
Absolutely. She has 4 points. Ripon down by 2 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's a shot from the right side, no good. And it's rebounded by Carson Ballman. That shot by Trackle. So Ballman will have it between the circles, going over to the right side. Hands it off to Nodoff to the free throw line. Guarded this time. Here's Ballman to the wing, posting up. Ari Brooks goes down into the right corner. We'll bring it back out to Carlson. Nodoff for a 3. Oh, around the rim, no good. Hey, Ari Brooks gets the rebound. Gets it to Carson Ballman. Goes up strong, but missed the shot. Rebound Plymouth.
Boy, what a nice box out and then a nice drop off to Bauman. Just couldn't finish it.
And so it's Campbell Booth with the ball over here. Left side goes Bud Recchi. Over to the right is Trackle into the right corner. Batsner posting up. But a long pass to the left wing for a 3. Around, no good by Booth. Rebound is Carlson.
Plymouth hunting in the half-court offense, that three-point shot still.
Posting up is Ballman. She has the ball. Going down to the right side. Stops. Goes out on top to Nodoff. And she drives to the basket. Her shot's no good, but she was tripped and fouled.
I was wondering if he was going to call it.
It was kind of a late whistle.
Yeah, she got tripped up driving down that right lane line. Good job. Sometimes I like to see Ripon make the easy pass. But I'll tell you, what they're doing to start the second half, it's kind of the way they finished the first half. I like the energy level right now by the Tigers.
Adeline Nodoff's first free throw is no good. The foul was on Haley Batsner, her first team.
And the other thing I would do if I'm Ripon on the half-court defense, weak side up on top where they like to shoot the trees that Plymouth does, don't come over and rotate to the ball side so far because you can't recover, and they're getting good looks on the threes.
Nodoff makes the second free throw. Ballman just stole the ball away. She's going to the basket, left side, shot up, no good. And the rebound comes back to Plymouth. Oh, and there's a straggler behind by Plymouth. She gets the ball in a quick pass.
Talk about a late whistle.
And she was fouled, yes.
I mean, she could have gone into the locker room before he blew it.
Anyway, the foul is on Ripon. Adeline Nodoff, her second personal. And I was just going to say our scoreboard, Ripon is only down by 1, but we have Plymouth shooting 2. Nodoff, they gave the foul to Rost. I thought it was going to be on Nodoff.
No, it was Rost.
Oh, it was?
She was the one down there.
Oh, I thought it was Nodoff.
Hey, wait till you get to my age.
Yeah. Her first, that's Ellie's first team. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. And making that, by the way, was Bowden Budrecki. Okay, so Ripon the other way. Here goes Carson Ballman to the basket. And, it was knocked off of her knee out of bounds. So the turnover goes to Plymouth.
All
So
right.
Plymouth will have the ball.
Yeah, Ripon's getting opportunities here, not to only tie, but to take the lead here. They got to be. They've done a good job of working down from that 7-point deficit in the first half.
Plymouth thought about a three, but now goes to the left wing for a three. The shot is no good. Rebound, Bryn Carlson. It was Campbell Booth who took the shot. Carlson across the timeline, hands it off now to Ellie Rost, who's at the top of the circle, goes to the right side to Ballman. Ballman down to Brooks, who had posted up. Back to Ballman. There's a three wide open. Yes, she got it.
It's the easy pass I'm talking about. A lot of times I see that, and they're looking to do a cross-court pass that gets picked off or tipped away.
And don't look now.
Make it easy.
Game is tied on our American Family Insurance scored at 22, 15 minutes remaining in the second half.
Yeah, I heard the Grinnell men warm-up shirt said threes are better than twos. We just saw that.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so Plymouth with the ball, right side, making a drive to the basket, up no good is Campbell Booth, but she was fouled on the play.
I think Campbell had some pretty good theater there. She should go into drama.
Yeah, she must have got hit on the arm, but the body went flying.
You know who was really good at that? Riley Brooks. Riley Brooks could sell. I mean, if he doesn't make money playing round ball, he needs to go into sales.
The foul was on Ripon's Bryn Carlson, her third personal, second team. Emma Riesop comes into the game now for Carlson. The first free throw, by the way, missed.
That's a huge third foul. I'll tell you that right now.
Second one, no good. Ari Brooks gets the rebound. Now Ballman gets the ball.
Hey, listen, right now Plymouth is not scoring, folks, and Ripon needs to make some hay right now because that's not going to last forever.
Here's Nodoff to Rost on the wing left side. Few dribbles, and going to go to Ari Brooks, who had posted up, give and go, back to Rost. Shot is good!
That's been their best play today, has it not? That's how they got their first 2 points, in fact, from Bryn Carlson to Brooks.
So the Tigers back on top, 24-22 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 14-20 remaining, and now Plymouth with a turnover of travel.
Now Emma Riesop, guarding her on that, needs to protect the baseline more because if she doesn't get called for that travel, she's blown by Riesop. They got to guard that baseline. The help will come from top. It's not going to come from out of bounds.
So here come the Tigers the other way. Nodoff will have it. And this time the Tigers going from left to right in this half. Nodoff goes into the lane. Gets it off now to Riesop, to Rost, to Ballman, top of the circle.
Keep
Ballman,
that spacing if you're Ripon, stay wide.
looking to pass, goes to Riesop into the right corner. Back out to the wing, top of the circle. Ballman left side now to Nodoff. Goes underneath to Ari Brooks. Shot is good!
Boy, that was a set play. Those two know each other on that play. That was beautiful execution. And what a nice finish by Ari.
So Ripon now with a 4-point lead. Driving the basket was Taylor Trackle, and she was fouled on the play.
Let's see if they call that on Bauman. They do.
Her first. Third team. Glad to have you listening tonight live on AM 1600 WRPN and 93.1 FM The Wave. And not only that, but on the World Wide Web at youtube.com/Ripon Channel.
Taylor Trackle makes the first, but great form. Very, very tight shot.
She has 4 points, all on free throws. She's 4-4-4.
Well, there you go.
All right, Ballman gets the inbound. Plymouth within 2 now on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 26-24, 13-27 remaining in the first half. Here we go to Riesop in the right corner. Tries to pass to Brooks. Knocked away, but Brooks gets it back. Ballman heading to the basket.
Ooh.
Dishes it back out to Rost for a 3. No good.
Looked good, didn't it?
It did. Riesop almost had the rebound, but it came off the rim quite hard. So here's Booth. She's backing into the lane. Now he's going to hand it off. Almost a travel into the right corner, though. Goes the pass to Budrecki. And a drive here by Schwartz. Cross court now to Trackle into the lane. She lost control. That's a travel. No call on that.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Here's Booth. Wing left side three. Good. It's a swisher.
What a difference, right? You call the turnover, you don't call it, and they come away with 3 points.
10 points now
And
for
the lead.
Campbell Booth. Yeah, now they have the lead after that three. 27-26 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Long pass to Ballman for a three. Right side, no good. But Emma Reesop, who else, runs down the rebound. She'll take a shot where she's at. No good. And Lenote off the rebound. Shot is good.
Yeah, you don't have to be the tallest out there, do you? Weak side position on that shot. Good job by the starting point guard, Noldoff.
All right, back and forth. Tigers with the lead now. 28-27 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 12-10 remaining in the second half. Here's Booth again for a three. No good. Reesop
Nice
strong
job.
on the rebound.
Is there an advantage here?
Goes to Nodolf, driving all the way to the basket. Up, no good. Reesop pounds the board, has it. There's a tie-up. And what are we going to have? A jump ball, and it's going to be Ripon's possession.
So just like pregame discussion, you have the visitors averaging 48 a game, Ripon 46. You have a 2-point game right now, or a 1-point game right now. So statistically, for those people that like the numbers, it's right on.
Just like the junior varsity game, very close. Ripon won that, by the way, 37-33.
The other thing I'm noticing, the similarities of the boys team and the girls team of Plymouth.
Here's Adeline Nodolf. Some steps to the
Nice.
basket. Shot no good. Got her own rebound. Shoots it again and foul.
You know what she understands very well and does a good job of it is Adeline Noldoff realizes might get blocked, right? So what does she do? She just goes up strong on a rebound, goes right back up, and gets the whistle. Good job.
The foul is on Claire Pop, her second, team second. The free throw good by Adeline Nodolf.
So what I'm talking about with the boys and the girls team at Plymouth last night, the boys to start the game for Plymouth would hawk the ball. Whoever brought the ball down for Ripon boys, they were guarding them all the distance, making them work for a living. We've seen that with the Plymouth girls guarding the Ripon point guard as well.
9 points for Nodolf, and Ripon with a 3-point lead, 30-27 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard, 11:32 remaining in the second half. So Plymouth the ball, into the corner is Batzner. Back out here now to Claire Pop, right wing, into the corner was Booth. Brings it back out, all the way to the left side. And now driving to the basket was Stilo, but she decides not to take a shot. So it gets passed around some more by the Plymouth Panthers. And it's Booth remaining with the ball, top of the circle, left side now to Batzner. Good defense for the Tigers.
Very good defense.
Top of the circle. Stilo making a move. Booth.
They're cramming them up really good, not letting them get a good look.
So Plymouth, dribble, pass. Still outside the three-point line. Now they go inside to the left corner, but nothing there. So way back out on top again. Now, top of the circle. Stilo has it. Is she going to make a move? Just a few dribbles. Good defense by Nodolf.
Yeah, don't reach. Don't reach.
Almost stole it, but not quite. Strablow now with it. To Batzner. A lot of time being taken off the clock.
They're
What
gonna
are we
call
going to
the
have?
hand check.
Oh, a hand check.
And it was. It's the right call.
Hand check on the Tigers.
Foul's being called against Risa.
Emma Reesop with a foul. Her first, team's third of this half.
Well, who's going to win this right here? I mean, it's been a great defense by Ripon, good patience by Plymouth. Who's going to come away winning this particular possession right now?
Oh, the pass goes high into the back court, but run down by Ezra Strablow. And Plymouth will bring it across here. Now it's Pop with the ball, left side down into the corner again. Strablow posting up. Posting up was Pop, but good defense by Reese Brooks to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, Ripon continues good half-court defense here. This is by far their best defensive effort in the half-court defense in this game.
Tough position to inbound it, but does to Campbell Booth. Top of the circle, over to the right side, into the corner. Just kind of passing the ball around. Strablow has it now on the wing.
Yeah, Ripon's not giving them the lane, dribble drive lane here.
Goes to Stilo again.
Kind of doing what Plymouth did to Ripon in the first half defense.
Pop, Booth, right corner, shot no good. Gets her own rebound into the lane, dishes it back out. Now makes a move and a shot no good. Was Strablow, but she gets her own rebound back. Now a three, and she hit it. Opens to two.
Yeah, she had a nice straight blow, a nice dribble relocate, didn't fall for her. Teammate got the rebound, gave her a second opportunity. She didn't disappoint Plymouth.
But Ripon still has the lead, 30-29, 9:26 remaining in the second half on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Oh, here's a pass stolen away by Campbell Booth of Plymouth. She's on the left side, stops. Over now to the right. Booth has it back on the wing. There's a three, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds to the Tigers.
Ripon has to understand, I don't know why people do this. You don't want that team to touch that ball, right? You as the Ripon player, don't stay in bounds. You can go out of bounds and screen them away from tipping it off of you or saving it.
Yeah.
But everybody acts like it's a electric fence.
Well, Plymouth was out of bounds when they touched it. That's why Ripon got the ball back.
Yeah, and Plymouth took exception with the official's call on that, disagreeing.
But it was the right call. So here's Reese Brooks now across the timeline left side. Goes over here to Ellie Rost on the wing on the right. Gatsky's in the game. Her pass knocked away, but run down by Reese Brooks, and she's fouled.
Yeah, that was an excuse me foul. Nonetheless, against Plymouth. It's a one-point game still. I think Ripon has done a nice job coming out of the locker room here in the second half. Once again, with 4 minutes left in that first half, they were down 7, and they came out in that defense from that timeout, little full court pressure, and they played more higher energy since.
Well, here's an inbound pass stolen away by Plymouth. Good job. There was Bowden Budrecki driving down the lane. The shot is no good. Was Trackle, gets her own rebound, brings it back out. Now another shot by Haley Batzner. She's fouled.
Who's he going to call it on? It's either going on Reese Brooks or Ari Brooks.
So Plymouth will get 2 free throws and an opportunity here to take the lead.
That'll be on Ari.
So for Ari Brooks, her third personal, 5th team foul of the half, and the first free throw is no good by Haley Batzner, who has not scored tonight.
Now that free throw comes off her hands really hard. Needs a little more lift. It's not a soft shot, I guess is what I'm saying.
So she'll get another one, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Ari Brooks runs down the rebound, and she'll bring it up across the timeline for the Tigers. Right side now is Ballman with it. Ballman makes some move and then decides not to. Now she goes to the left side into the lane, but she's going to dish it off to Ross, and Brooks in the left corner. Posting up now is Ballman. Give and go. Brooks had it. To the right side, it's going to be Ross again. So it's Gatsky, Ballman, Reese Brooks on the left. Takes the dribble, down underneath to Ari Brooks. Shot off the glass, good!
Boy, if there's one thing she does nicely, it's finishing around the glass. Beautiful one-handed finish going baseline.
6 points for Ari Brooks. More importantly, a 3-point Tigers lead. Now a bad pass by Plymouth. Turnover to the Tigers.
Well, yeah, and it was good defense also applied by the Ripon defender, creating that turnover.
7:57 remaining in the second half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon 32, Plymouth 29, Tigers with the ball.
Bryn Carlson back in for the Tigers.
Ross across the timeline, had it knocked out of her hands by Plymouth's Bowden Budrecki. Ripon retains possession.
The problem for Ripon is the guards too often they dribble, they pick it up, and then they look to pass. Well, the defense crowds them. You got to know before you pick your dribble up what you're going to do.
All right, Carlson, Ross, 3 wing right side for Ballman, but she missed it. Darn it.
Good job by Ripon to get back, take away that fast break.
All right, so now Plymouth comes the other way, driving the lane, and a shot with the left hand is Ezra Strablow. She makes it, and she's fouled.
And Strablow's not that quick. She's just a savvy player with the ball. She's very deliberate with her dribbling.
The foul is going to be on Reese Brooks, her first, team 6th. And Plymouth just tied the game with a 3-point play by Ezra Strablow. By the way, she's having quite a game. She has 13 points. All right, here's Carson Ballman. Across the timeline for the Tigers. Oh, she kind of got tripped up or just lost her footing, but she is able to get the ball to Ari Brooks. Oh, and Brooks' pass was almost stolen, but Carlson was able to run it down. All right, Ballman in the left corner, and she dribbled it off the Plymouth player's foot.
Now Plymouth is picking up their perimeter half-court defense, and it's creating problems for the Tigers.
All right, so it's going to be
Ripon stacking it on the inbound.
Rost on the inbound to Carlson. 7:08 remaining in the second half. We're tied at 32 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Ballman in the lane. Bounce pass to Ari Brooks. Rost for a three. Right side. Good!
Was that beautiful ball movement or what? Gorgeous ball movement by the Tigers.
Ellie Rost with 7 points tonight. The Tigers regain the lead. All right, here's Plymouth. Budrecki hanging on to it. Cutting across the lane was Trackle. Didn't get the pass.
Travel.
And it is a travel. Good defense by the Tigers causing the travel. Ripon with an opportunity to extend their 3-point lead.
Boy, don't you get the feeling they play 10 times? They go. Each team has 5 wins.
Probably, yeah. All right, so here comes Ripon. Ross to Ballman. Ballman makes a move, backs in, goes back to Ari Brooks. Ross on the wing left side, Ballman left corner. Going to be a dribble, give and go. Oh, she tried to get it to Ari Brooks, but it was kicked. So Ripon will retain possession. Bit of a break there.
Without question, you just took the words from me. It was a break. That was what you were making that pass into 3 black jerseys, and they got a nice and take advantage of this now. They got 2 in the block, 2 on the elbow. They just go on top.
The inbound to Ballman, back to Carlson, to the basket. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Tries to go up again, and this time she's fouled.
Doesn't see a nice player. Just instinctively goes right back up.
So that foul is on Bowden Budrecki. It's her second. More importantly, Ripon gets 2 free throws by Bryn Carlson to try to extend their lead. And the first one is good.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I like her game, but those shoes, I'm telling you right now, we got that teal going with that pink, a little bit of white, and I'm telling you, that doesn't work for me.
Second one's no good. Carson Ballman gets the rebound, though. She fought hard for it. To Nodoff driving to the basket. Shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Another shot. Good!
Well, she's playing big tonight down low, isn't she?
Adeline Nodoff having herself a game. And the American Family Insurance scoreboard. Tigers 38. Panthers 32. Now Plymouth goes to the basket. It's knocked away. Carson Ballman gets the ball.
Nice no call because it was Brooks, Ari, that had her verticality. No whistle.
5:40 remaining in the second half. Now Nodoff with it. Over to Carlson on the wing right side. And posting up is Ari Brooks. She's going to drive to the basket, but stops, goes back to Ellie Rost, who ran the ball down. She just couldn't quite handle it, but eventually did. Here's Nodoff now between the circles, center court, looking to the right, now goes to the left, driving to the basket, stops at the free throw line, goes back out to Carlson, to Ballman on the wing. Ballman, free throw line. Ari Brooks left side, she's going to drive to the basket, shot off glass, good!
Like I said, off the glass, down baseline, she seems to be automatic. Her blow-by was what was impressive on that, going baseline, forces a timeout by Plymouth, and they're going to be taking a full timeout.
4 minutes, 58 seconds remain in the second half. Our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon 40, Plymouth 32. Back after these messages.
That's a lot.
Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational options to each and every student. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and strive for excellence. Come to Ripon and experience what happens when excellence meets innovation. What's for breakfast tomorrow? Maybe fresh hand-cut donuts from the in-store bakery at Webster's Marketplace. Webster's Marketplace, open at 6 a.m. daily, Highway 23 West in Ripon. Walsworth Printing in Ripon believes a company, like a family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School.
All right, back at the Tigers' den. Tigers with an 8-point lead. And Plymouth will inbound the ball. Gets it over here now to Campbell Booth across the timeline. Wing right side. That timeout by Plymouth. Oh, it's stolen away by Ellie Ross. Left side to the basket, lays it up, and she's fouled.
That's an easy whistle. You don't, anytime you turn your back defensively, yeah.
Opportunity for the Tigers, playing well here in these last 5 minutes.
Oh, for sure. And Ross, what a great decision maker. When she realized the defender was up on her hip and getting in front of her, she went through with the basket. She didn't pull up. Now you got to make this free throw here.
Missed the first. Foul on Bowden Budrecki, her third, team's fifth. And Ellie Ross will get another. And that one's good. So Ellie Ross tonight has 8 points.
Biggest lead by Ripon for sure.
And
with
it's
9.
9-point lead, 41-32 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 4:37 remaining in the second half. What a nice move by Campbell Booth, but she lost control of the ball. And now it gets dished out for a three, right corner. And no good, but Campbell Booth runs down the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Ripon, too, to get back. They're going to call a hold on Ari Brooks on defense. Trying to muscle up with Streblow.
Yep, and Streblow had posted up, and Brooks gets the foul, her fourth personal, 17. So now Plymouth's in the bonus, Marty, 1+1 if made.
Yeah, and something tells me she's a good free throw shooter. Though I did not have those stats.
Yeah, she's got quite a few. She has 13 points tonight and she missed that one. But Carson Ballman gets the rebound for the Tigers. Shouldn't be in any hurry here, but they get it across the timeline. She's dribbling on the wing, right side.
That's a big thing, too, you talked about. Understand the situation. You have the lead.
Yep, and so now it's going to go to Ari Brooks into the right corner. She faces the basket. Oh, going to be double teamed. Gets it back out to Nodoff, though. Nodoff hanging on out there. Ellie Ross, Bryn Carlson on the wing left.
I'd pull my offense out, up high, make them come out, and then attack.
Carlson goes to the right side. Three in the right corner. Short, but it's rebounded by Plymouth. Oh, and Bryn Carlson tried to reach for it. That was Ross who tried to reach for it, but draws a foul.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. We're not with a 9-point lead. Now you stop the clock, give them a chance to get a couple points. So you stay away from that. Offensively, if I'm Ripon, I'm going to come out with my guards. I'm going to force those defensive players to come out. It's going to spread the floor, make a lot of real estate in the middle of the floor. Then you can attack. Solid free throw there.
Haley Batzner, her first point of the game, important one for the Panthers. They haven't scored in a while. That was Ripon's 8th team foul. Ellie Ross, second personal. Second one's missed, but Bryn Carlson the rebound.
They got 1 point in their last couple of times at the line.
Here's a three, Ballman. Right side, no good. Plymouth gets the ball back. Here they're coming, hustling on the right side. And a pass goes over the head of Ezra Streblow, so it's a turnover to Ripon.
Well, once again, I think the half-court, second-half defensive effort by the Tigers has been one of the better efforts we've seen this season.
All right, Nodoff has the inbound. Here she goes across the timeline, left side. Going to hand it off to Ross, corner to Ballman, to Brooks. Her pass was tipped away. Campbell Booth ends up with it. She's on the floor, and it's going to be a Ripon foul.
It's the right call. It was a push. Ari Brooks has to fake a pass to make a pass. It'll be a lot easier.
So it is on Adeline Nodoff, her third personal, 9th team foul, or one more, and Plymouth will be shooting 2 after every foul. 3:16 remaining in this game.
Yeah, they are certainly climbing back in here with getting to the free throw line.
Yep, and the Campbell Booth makes the first one, and we're going to have a timeout. American Family Insurance scoreboard, Tigers 41, Panthers 34, 3:16 remaining. Back after these messages.
Silver Creek Dentistry offers a truly different dental experience. No upsell, no lectures, never any pressure. They truly believe in treating you the way you want to be treated, with friendly and compassionate dental care. Silver Creek Dentistry for all your dental needs. Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
All right, we are back at the Tigers' Den. The second free throw no good after the timeout. So Campbell Booth missed both. Unfortunate for
No, she made the
Panthers.
first.
Yeah, she made the first. I beg your pardon. Yeah. So she missed the second. That is unfortunate for the Panthers, but the Tigers have the ball and a 7-point lead. Here's Adeline Nodoff to the left side, brings it back out now to Carlson. She's going to drive the basket. Goes to Ari Brooks, goes over her head to Nodoff for a shot, no good. Rebound, Panthers. Here they come. 2:44 remaining, second half. And making a move is Strablo. I thought she traveled. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Good.
You're going to call that Euro step on Bryn Carlson. You got to call that on Strablo.
And now Plymouth with some pressure. But Ripon gets it across the timeline in good shape with Ellie Rost. And now Ripon is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:25 remains in the second half. American Family Insurance scoreboard. Ripon 41. Plymouth 36. Marty, Ripon takes time. What do you think the strategy is going to be here?
Well, what I'm looking for Ripon to pull the ball out on top, spread the floor, make the defenders come out on you. It's going to open up opportunities. Ripon's taking quick shots, which is playing right into Plymouth. They were down by 9. Now it's 5. So you don't want to be doing this. You're playing right into their hand, taking quick jump shots of all things. Spread the floor, make them come out. If anything, maybe they foul you, you get to the free throw line. But right now, Plymouth is in a good situation considering where they were, how much time is left, and trailing by only 2 possessions.
All right, Ripon will inbound the ball. Carlson to Nodoff into the back court. He's going to hang on to it just for a little bit, but goes across the timeline. Oh, and she was fouled by Campbell Booth, who tried to make a steal.
Yeah, I'm going to keep a guard up high, opposite of the ball, as a safety valve outlet for my Ripon player.
Now the inbound to Ari Brooks. That was the 6th team foul, so the next one, Ripon will go to the free throw line. So Nodoff dribbling back and forth, actually. So they're trying to pull the ball out. And now she's trapped, triple team, but she was able to dribble it out of there, and she was fouled. So Adeline Nodoff will go to the free throw line. She's made 5 free throws tonight out of 6 chances.
Ripon High School's next game will be this Thursday, January 11th. That will be at Marquezan. Marquezan girls currently 2-7 overall, 2-4 in conference. First free throw is what?
Good. Adeline Nodoff increases the lead to 6. We'll get one more. She's had quite a game tonight, 12 points. One more. Good.
That's solid, huh? Making them when it matters.
Absolutely. 43-36 in our American Family Insurance scoreboard. 2 minutes remaining in the second half. Tigers with a lead. Driving to the basket was Plymouth, and she is fouled on the play. And let me see, that's going to be Taylor Trackle.
Yeah, good move on her part. I mean, penetration dribble, get the whistle.
Bryn Carlson, her 4th personal. It's also the 10th team. So Plymouth will shoot 2 the rest of the game. Trackle makes her first.
Yeah, there wasn't any help on that drive either. Help defense.
Under 2 minutes, 1:56 remains in the second half. Second one, no good. Rebound, Carson Ballman. Strong on the rebound.
Don't be in a hurry here.
Here she comes across the timeline. Dribbling. Stops. Goes to Rost. Boy, it looked like she was fouled, but they didn't call it. Here's Carlson. Oh, and we had 2 girls in the same spot, and Carlson passed it there, and neither girl was ready for it. Hit one of them and went out of bounds. It's a turnover. So now Campbell Booth will bring it up for the Panthers.
2-possession game.
90 seconds remaining. Here we go, Plymouth. And it's going to be Batzner to Booth. She's going to drive to the basket. Up and off the glass, no good. Tipped around, but Carlson gets the rebound. Off to Nodoff. 1:16 remaining in the second half. Ripon still with the lead, 43-37 on our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Here's Nodoff still dribbling with it between the circles.
Don't sink so deep if you're Ripon on the other
Bounce
side.
pass to Ballman. Ballman dribbles and across. She's fouled now by Bowden Budrecki.
Under a minute. How many seconds is that, Lynn?
That's 58.9 seconds.
Thanks, bud.
So Bowden Budrecki, 4th personal. It's the 8th team. Carson Ballman will get a 1+1 if made at the free throw line. And it's good.
Solid. Our next broadcast is going to be coming up also this Tuesday the 9th. It's going to be the boys. It'll be Marquezan coming in to take on the Ripon High School boys.
Here's Ballman with the second one. No good, but Ari Brooks runs down the rebound, but she couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds.
Marquezan boys with just one win on the season. They have a guy, Austin Modrow, that averages 18 points, 15 boards a game, so that'll be their challenge.
All right, 56 seconds remaining. Plymouth down by 7.
Must score possession here by Plymouth if they're going to come back and snatch this.
Stray blow to Booth. Someone's got to shoot and score here. Booth's going to go to the basket, lays it up, no good. Ari Brooks the rebound.
Nice job.
And she's fouled.
Well, you like to think with a 7-point lead and shooting free throws here.
Ari Brooks, 8 points tonight.
Yeah, a couple of free throws here will be pretty much put it out of.
She has 8 points tonight along with 4 fouls, but she missed the free throw. Carson Ballman, the rebound shot, no good. And Plymouth gets the board to Strablow. Still 7-point lead by Ripon, so still Plymouth has a chance. Here's a 3 on the wing. She got it. And that is Bowden Budrecki.
She was open. That's kind of a mistake by Ripon. Pick up those 3-point shooters.
27.9 seconds remaining in the second half. Ripon 44, Plymouth 40, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. Back in a moment.
Webster's Marketplace is proud to be your locally owned and operated grocery store since 1987, featuring an in-store deli, bakery, floral shop, butcher, and smokehouse. Webster's is your full-service grocery store, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Back at the Tigers' Den. It's a thriller here tonight.
Yes, both looking for a conference win here, folks. Both 0-4 in conference.
All right, Ripon will inbound it. They're going to be under pressure. It's Carlson to Nodolf. Left side, 24 seconds across the timeline with 22. She's still dribbling. Almost traveled. Carlson, Ballman underneath. She's fouled on the shot.
Well, they beat the pressure quite nicely. Now we're going to go offense for defense.
Boy, these are big free throws. Carson Ballman tonight, 9 points.
The key here is she was in the act of shooting, so you're guaranteed to.
And she misses the first. 18.1 seconds remaining. Score remains the same. 44 for Ripon, 40 for Plymouth.
It's still a 2-possession game. You have that going regardless of what happens here.
All right. Next one is good. All right, 45-40. 16 seconds, cross the timeline. Booth driving to the basket, lays it up. No, yep, she's fouled on the play.
Yeah. Stop the clock.
12 seconds.
Took 6 seconds off the clock from the inbounds with a chance to score 2 here. So I got to believe she's one of the better shooters in the line.
Ari Brooks just fouled out of the game. So Emma Resop will replace her. All right, 12.1 seconds shows on the clock. Tigers 45, Panthers 40. It's Campbell Booth at the free throw line, shooting 2. Missed the first.
Huge.
Campbell Booth tonight.
That was huge.
11 points.
We would have made both free throws. It would have been very big. Now with 12 seconds, they'll be forced to foul right away.
Missed the second. Carson Ballman gets the rebound. 9 seconds. She's fouled with 8.9.
So two free throws by not making those 2 free throws was huge for Plymouth.
Yeah, it was.
Then they would have been in a position to foul and
all right. No good on the first one, but that was a 10th team foul, so Ripon is able to shoot 2. So
our executive producer, of course, being the Bear fan that he is, was mocking, "There is your dagger."
All right. Second one's good.
And here we go with less than 9 seconds.
7 seconds, 6 across the timeline. Here's going to be 3. Nobody shooting, and it's going to run out. They didn't get a shot off.
No. Hey, what do you think of this, huh? Ripon with their first conference win.
Good deal. The Ripon Tigers victorious tonight over the Plymouth Panthers, our American Family Insurance scoreboard. The Ripon Tigers 46 and the Plymouth Panthers 40.
Awesome. When they took that timeout with about 3 to 4 minutes left in the first half, and I say they being Ripon, they came out in that full court press. I've talked about it a couple of times. Their energy level throughout the remaining game, the end of the first and throughout the second half, I think was a more confident, higher energy level collectively as a team. And sure, they still made some mistakes, but I think that energy and toughness carried them through.
I think you're right. Yeah, let's go over the scoring. We'll begin with Plymouth. Haley Batzner had 1. Campbell Booth, 11. Bowden Budrecki, 7. Taylor Trackle had 4. And leading the way was sophomore Ezra Strablow, as she had 15 points. Now, for Ripon, Bryn Carlson had 3. Ari Brooks, 8. Emma Resop, 2. Libby Gatsky, 1. Adela Nodoff, good night for her tonight. She ended up with 13, including 7 free throws, which were huge. Ellie Rost tonight, she had 8, and Carson Ballman had 11. So that's the scoring for the Tigers. With the win, let's see, the Tigers go to 4-9 overall, 1-4 in the conference. And for Plymouth, I believe they go to 6 and 8 overall.
0-5 in conference.
0-5 in the conference.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the girls' next game will be this Thursday. They go to Marquezan to play, and the boys will be doing that game
Tuesday night.
This Tuesday. They get the Marquezan boys at home. The game that we'll be covering. I want to congratulate the coaching staff for Ripon. I think that adjustment they made with the pressure just created all the energy level they needed to fight this one out in a street fight sort of fashion and to come out with a victory, their first conference win of the year. So congratulations to them, Jesse Noldoff and Chris Bumby.
Very nice win.
I'm going to give some of the managers too, Anna Johnson and Alyssa Mullen. The managers on this team, they never get any love. So that's a lot of hours in the gym you're volunteering of your time.
Got that right.
And then Riley Eisnagel, of course. And then tonight it was, that was JJ. Cronin working on the camera tonight. So
and Aiden out at the radio road
station working the board. I still have to get a picture to find out what that is. Aiden was aiding us with the board work. That's coming from Riley. I'll give him a quarter. And but what a game, and nice call on the game.
Well,
and so I think we're off till Tuesday.
And we look forward to that. We appreciate you, the listener, here tonight, listening in on AM 1600 and 93.1 FM, and also watching and listening at youtube.com/Ripon channel. We do appreciate it. We also appreciate all of our sponsors who make our broadcast possible.
Yeah.
And we thank them very much.
Yep, and the new kid on the block out on Route 23.
That's right. Route 23. We debated that off the air.
We debate everything.
I still say it's Route 23, but
I'll go with that.
I
Route
guess
66.
either one works.
Yeah.
The JVs won, by the way, for Ripon, 37-33, and the varsity wins tonight over the Plymouth Panthers, 46-40. So, again, thanks for listening. We hope that you have a great weekend, and if you're listening in the car, a safe trip home.
And I might add, Ripon hit their average per game, 46 on the nose.
All right, good enough. Oh, no, I'm going to sleep better knowing that tonight, let me tell you.
Well, at least you'll sleep. That's good for you.
All right, 46-40, Tigers win. Again, thanks for listening. You have been listening to Ripon High School Tigers Girls.